Rhea Ripley now has the highest-rated women's match in WWE history thanks to Io Sky. The captivating showdown between Io Sky and Rhea Ripley carved out a place in WWE history with a remarkable achievement. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky are the definition of top fixtures in the WWE women's division today. The NXT graduates have taken the industry by storm and rising up to the ranks as major attractions for the global juggernaut. In fact, they tore down the house at the WWE Evolution 2025. The second edition of the all-women's premium live event saw the main event the show with a captivating and blockbuster match for the ages for the WWE Women's World Championship. While Io Sky is highly credited for having spectacular matches, the same can't be said for Mommy until Evolution happened. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky made history with their match at WWE Evolution 2025. The main event showdown between Rhea Ripley and Io Sky has earned a place in WWE records and will stay there for the years to come. According to CageMatch.net match ratings, the bout at WWE Evolution 2025 has become the highest-rated women's match in the history of the Stamford-based promotion. Furthermore, it got an average rating of 9.36 on their website and is also ranked 35th among the highest-rated matches of all time. This justified it being the last match on the card of a historic event in its own right, where women's wrestling was celebrated and took the next step in the business. Moreover, it was a big match etched in Ripley's resume, who had been heavily criticized for only limited in-ring performances over the last year. It was a showdown of high fly versus raw power, contrasting the different styles of Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. Despite being a traditional wrestling bout, the action was not contained inside the squared circle. The fight went all over the ringside, including in the crowd, which further hyped the excitement of the fans. Moreover, the match had its own prime highlights. Some of them included Io Sky delivering a high-flying move from the balcony, Rhea Ripley's thunderous moves, and the last moment saw a Canadian destroyer from the top rope, all of which made the audience come unglued. Both Rhea Ripley and Io Sky did not win the match despite delivering a blockbuster. Towards the end of the title match at the 2025 WWE Evolution, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky were lying on the mat. That led to the arrival of Ms. Money in the Bank, Naomi, and the fans were not at all expecting to see her. Just then, she cashed in her contract and turned the match into a triple threat bout. Realizing that both Ripley and Sky were at their weakest, Naomi did further damage by attacking Sky with her briefcase just before the bell rang. She then hit Ripley and tossed her out of the ring. Naomi put the final exclamation in the match with a split-legged moonsault on Io Sky and pinned her for the 3 count to become the new WWE Women's World Champion. Naomi stunned the world with her actions as many expected her to go after Tiffany Stratton's women's title. However, Naomi would not have much time to rest as she is set to defend her title against both Io Sky and Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam 2025, which is expected to be another massive hit. What are your thoughts on the Rhea Ripley vs Io Sky match at Evolution 2025? Share your thoughts in the comments. WWE Evolution, 5 moments that you cannot miss featuring Stephanie Vaquer, Io Sky, and Naomi. These returns and appearances at WWE Evolution marked pivotal turns in the women's division of the WWE and provided the fans the nail-biting experience they had hoped for. While WWE Evolution featured several nail-biting matches, intense altercations, and power-packed performances for the fans, the premium live event gained significance due to its uniquely historical nature. Apart from being the only second all-women's pay-per-view event, it also served as a launching point for several WWE superstars to mark fresh beginnings in the company. In this regard, the PLE event introduced new angles into the already intense scenarios in the women's division of the company. Highlighting the unique value of this PLE event, here are the top 5 surprise moments that fans witnessed in WWE Evolution. Although it wasn't a surprise until the last moment. But Bianca Belair's return as the match official for a no-holds-barred match between former best friends Naomi and Jade Cargill was astonishing for the WWE Universe. In another chapter during the build-up to this heated feud, Naomi decided to seek revenge against the attack on her previously at Friday Night SmackDown. She hunted down Jade Cargill at Saturday night's main event, ensuring that the current Queen of the Ring could not appear for the match 100% fit. However, there was an army of WWE crew members to separate the two. In the middle of total chaos, Nick Aldis came to tone down the two WWE superstars and informed them that, given the kind of hatred they have developed, he has decided to appoint a special guest referee for their match, and that was Bianca Belair. During the match, the reason behind Belair's inclusion became clear to WWE fans. Her performance added significant value to the encounter, as she sold the intensity of the relentless battle between Cargill and Naomi, ultimately enhancing the overall fan experience. The WWE Universe is already aware of the kind of performer Stephanie Walker can be inside the ring, but the Chilean superstar was at the peak of her abilities in the 40-woman Battle Royal at WWE Evolution. After the initial anarchy ended in which Nia Jax and Lash Legend wreaked havoc on other WWE superstars, the entire clash was brought down to 3 women, Vacker, Nia Jax, and Legend. Vacker and Legend teamed up to eliminate Nia Jax, clearing the path for one of them to claim victory. But as the match came down to the two, the former NXT Women's Champion delivered a decisive elimination of Legend, securing a remarkable win that could prove to be a major turning point in her WWE career. With this win, she has earned herself a Women's World Championship match at Clash in Paris on August 31st. The Tiffy Time protagonist was poised to defend her title against Trish Stratus for the WWE Women's Championship in a battle between wrestlers of 2 different generations. The WWE Universe had already witnessed a clash with a similar undertone previously at Saturday night's main event between Gunther and Goldberg. But this one was much better worked out. Not only did Tiffany dominate large parts of the entire encounter, but she was also a great sell to Trish Stratus's moves, paving the way for a great encounter in which even the WWE Hall of Famer also had a great wrestling experience. In the end, Tiffany Stratton delivered a high-octane moonsault in front of the WWE Universe to the Legend to retain her title and earn the respect of even her opponent inside the squared circle. As the reigning Women's World Champion, Io Sky made her WWE Evolution debut on July 13, 2025, at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, where she faced Rhea Ripley in a match that she requested. Sky used a barrage of high-impact attacks, such as a Poison Rana, a Spanish Fly, and several moonsaults, while Ripley used her strength to counter with devastating powerbombs and multiple attempts at the Riptide. The fight was a high-intensity demonstration of skill and willpower. The referee was unintentionally taken out, and that is where the twist began. As Ripley unleashed an assault on her outside the ring into the WWE Universe, the stars for Sky had inevitably changed. But she was ready to fight. Even against her fate as she delivered an emphatic final opponent assault on her opponent, but even that could not save her title. Overall, it was a night to forget for Io Sky, but the WWE Universe will cherish it in their hearts for the relentless display they had witnessed. Thanks to her, it was one hell of a night for Naomi inside the squared circle at WWE Evolution. Poised as one of the most underrated WWE superstars, she finally got the platform she had long awaited during her career. It started with a disappointment for her as she was defeated after an intense fight in a no-holds-barred match against Jade Cargill, but the night was not over for her. With the Money in the Bank contract in hand, she patiently waited. She made her move during the main event between Io Sky and Rhea Ripley, which was extremely intense and emotionally charged. Just as Sky seemed close to victory and the referee was down, Naomi stormed the ring, cashing in her contract and officially turning the match into a triple threat. With both opponents weakened from a brutal back-and-forth battle, Naomi struck at the perfect moment, hitting a split-legged moonsault on Ripley and pinning Io Sky to win the Women's World Championship at WWE Evolution. The crowd erupted as Naomi celebrated her triumphant return to the top of the women's division. Her win not only crowned her champion but also marked a stunning return to form and a bold reminder of her star power. WWE Evolution will be remembered as the night Naomi seized her moment. These returns and appearances provided the jaw-dropping finishes that the WWE Universe just witnessed at the high-intensity pay-per-view event. WWE Evolution marked pivotal changes in the careers of several WWE superstars in the company's women's division. Which one of these moments at WWE Evolution was your favorite? Do share with us in the comments down below. Triple H made a mistake with WWE Evolution and Trish Stratus just exposed it further. WWE superstar Trish Stratus highlights the mistakes Triple H and WWE made, which will probably ruin WWE Evolution this year. WWE legend Trish Stratus recently called out Triple H and WWE, saying this year's Evolution didn't get enough time to properly develop its storylines. She feels like there are just too many events happening now, and that's making it hard for the stories to really breathe and build up. While talking to Not Sam Wrestling, Stratus opened up on WWE Evolution 2025. Unfortunately, yes it is. This entire Evolution card feels like a quick turnaround, and I get it, there are like 7,000 events a month. Some fans weren't too thrilled with Trish's comments, but she kinda has a point. A lot of matches lately feel repetitive and thrown together without much build-up. If